Please, take the money.
Bless you, sir. May Pelor bless you in all you do, for you surely walk upon his light. Now, with the other two, as you guys are wandering closer and closer to Big Arm's Tavern, you're able to see it's the same basic problem. Everyone is trying to find things, but as you get closer and closer to the tavern, fewer and fewer of the buildings seem to be demolished, more burned, almost as if this wasn't the point of the this wasn't where the attack was focused on. People are helping each other more and more, and there are people who are also dragging dead bodies away from, homes and houses. People humans, elves, half-orcs, half-elves, dwarves, all of those are being handled carefully, while the full orcs are being treated as trash. You guys enter the tavern, and you can see quite a few scorch marks. And let's go ahead and put you guys back to it. I'll give you a couple of seconds for you to load in.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yep.
As you guys enter the tavern, you see several scorch marks. There are significantly less people here. The bard seems to have come back and seems to be trying to play different music. Something to try and, play to the somber tone of what happened. So, what do you guys do, Meha and Falavor, when you get into the tavern?
I run over to the bar and stand on it and start looking Big Arm over and down and ask him how he is.
Well enough to get you off my bar.
Hop down on a chair.
If you look closely,
Nope.
you can see
Sorry.
what looks to be... Yes,
No.
we
That-
see you, Falavor.
I'm right here!
I'm here too!
Not yet.
No, I'm just saying the Falavor.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Sorry. As you look him over, he seems to be cleaning glasses again. But he himself, it almost looks like he might have sewed his stomach together himself.
Oh, God.
It's very sloppily done. He's got a large bandage over it, and it doesn't seem like it's going to hold.
Big Arm, you let me take you somewhere or get somebody?
Be off with you!
I really
This
can't.
is nothing more than what my parents would have done to me if I'd pissed them off. Remember, Big Arm himself is a full orc, so that's you can expect these kinds of things.
Right. Well, I'm not your parents, and you give me work, so you're my food. Kinda worried. I'm gonna go find somebody.
Oh, sure, you'll find somebody for him first, but not me.
I'll get someone for you two, chill. I'll be back, don't worry. Go sit down over there.
Go sit down over there. Just do it. Okay. So, with that, I want to make sure you are aware. As you go out, you find many people trying to, find a healer, find a cleric, somebody who can help. And it goes on for quite a while, in fact. Baldrake walks past you as you're still trying to find somebody.
Miha! What's wrong?
Big Arm's in pieces. And there was the other one.
Is he alive?
For now.
How is he alive, but in pieces?
No,
Will
no.
that not make him not alive?
No. When something's in pieces, it can mean that it's broken, or it can simply mean
Yes.
that it's a mess. Like it's
Because it's broken. If I were to break, I would no longer live.
yes, but in a different way. Like it's not a permanent thing. It's just a temper.
Not living is pretty permanent.
But he's not dead.
Except for that ogre. That was weird. But I took care of that, don't worry.
No, he's badly hurt,
Oh. Well, then he's still in one piece.
but not for long.
Is someone attacking him?
He tried to put himself together and did a very bad job of putting everything back together. He will be in pieces soon if I can't get a healer. Real pieces.
But he's not in any danger.
He's going to be.
From what?
From
That's over. There's still people in the tavern? Did you leave Falivor in danger?
No! He's gonna fall to pieces because he's badly put back together. Just help
But he
me.
lives.
Yes.
Is-
Yes. Help me find a healer.
I've seen healers here and there and everywhere, but they're all sort of busy at the moment.
Help me find one that we can talk to. Maybe I can bribe him or pay him. My meal ticket, I can't let anything happen to it.
I'm pretty sure Big Arm can take care of himself. He has been for years.
Nah, my meal ticket, I can't let anything happen to it. Come on.
I feel like I need to go check on Falivor.
He's fine. I need him here too.
I think I'm going to go check on him. Make sure that you didn't leave him in any danger.
He's not.
People that are gonna put Big Arm in pieces.
Oh, God. Fine.
I just walk off at that point.
Just throw my hands up and walk off.
Okay. So, about an hour goes by total before you find a healer who's freed up enough that she can come try and help you.
Alright.
All right. As you do so, you come back into the inn, and you're able to find Big Arm is now outside, and Baldric, you came in and found Falivor sitting at a table, kind of resting, because he wasn't fixed by magic, he was fixed by actual medicinal means. So, like, he was given smelling salts and herbs. So he's still a little bit sore.
Well, Falivor, would you like water or a little something stronger?
Just water. I don't want to feel the pain anymore. Then I already do.
I'll get him and myself some water.
Okay. Big Arm says, "No charge for the rest of the night for you. You have saved my tavern and much of the city from what I've been told. The guard in the corner says that you saved his life."
I am going to take the waters and Falivor as long as he comes, peacefully, and go over and sit with the guard.
Okay.
Falivor, are you gonna come with me?
Really? You're gonna make me go all this way with you?
Yeah, come on. A little lighthearted mood will fix you up right away.
Fine, as long as I can lay down a little bit more.
That's fine. There are benches.
Okay. You guys can go sit down over there. Meha will come in at this point with a female. She is a commoner, but she seems to have a healer's kit and seems to be competent in how it is used. And this is, if my timing is right, it's been about an hour.
Yes, it has.
this is a good point to kind of stop for a few minutes.
Okay, guys, we're going to take our second 3 to 5 minute break for the night. So, go use the bathroom, stand up, get a drink, do something, stretch. We'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Pet kittens. Alright, let's go take our break.
I'm gonna go walk a dog.
I'm just happy I got to kill an ogre.
Even if it was significantly weakened?
It's still a kill.
Yes, it is. Alright, I am going to actually go use this restroom break.
Alright. Let's see. You disappear, minion? Yep.
Best holding music North America.
Alright.
Alright.
Is everyone back?
Julia is still getting the dog in.
Okay.
Dog is 420. Blaze it.
Thin mints.
Oh, she's knocking at me. Be right back.
So, Minion, how are you enjoying it so far?
Oh, I'm loving it. Are you enjoying it so far, Shane?
Yes. Still a little bit of a learning curve with the Roll20 system.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
My wife told me that my wife was actually listening and watching it for about an hour and a half. Your stream.
Okay.
All right, we are back.
Julia?
Gabby pooped, so we had to bribe him back in the house.
Okay.
He's the poop derps. He gets really excited when he poops.
Before we get started, though, just for reference, if you do type in the roll 1d20 and then you do like minus 1d4, it will roll them all together and do the math for you.
Yep.
There's like farts in here.
All right.
Anyways, everyone back?
Alright, so Meha walks into the tavern. She has a human woman with her who's carrying a medic's kit. Baldric and Falavor are now sitting in the corner table with the human guard, the one who said that you guys saved his life out on the streets. Big Arm has come from around the actual counter for the tavern, and he seems to be standing. The two serving wenches are almost supporting him. While they're actually touching him, you can see that they're not too far off to catch him if he does fall.
Miha!
That one over there. The ugly one.
Big Arm seems to be in one piece. I don't know what this multiple pieces thing is about, but come join us.
I need to deal with this or he's going to be in multiple pieces.
The medic turns. Oh yes, he definitely needs assistance. What did he do? Try and fight one himself?
They attacked him. But yeah.
She goes over and begins rifling through the actual medical bag. And he tries to shoo her off.
I smack him.
No, I've already fixed myself. I'll be fine.
I smack him in the back of the head. Stop. Let her do it.
Little
Big
one,
Arm.
keep hitting me. I'm going to give you the same wound.
Big Arm, I know from experience, don't make her mad. She's tiny but furious.
That sounds like most women.
You
gets
can watch
around.
your mouth.
He gets a round of slaps from the serving wenches. They begin bullying him. One of them says, "And what are you going to do if I can't feed my children anymore because you die and leave me without a job?" The other one says, "Where am I supposed to live? You gave me a room in the tavern, but if you die, who's going to let me live here?"
Do I get to keep it if you die?
"No, this is my tavern."
Then you can't die.
He seems to be being nagged at in a circle, and eventually he just screams out, "Fine! Do what you will!" And the medic shoos you away from the counter, and she says, "I don't want him moving any further than he needs to." And she forces him to get down on his counter. "No!" And as she steps up, he begins to scream as she begins to pull these stitches out. Other commoners begin to leave.
Miha, leave her to her work and come join us. He'll be fine. Come, join, drink.
I run behind the bar. I get a drink.
I said drink, don't steal.
I'm not stealing. I put the drink down next to him for him. And then I get a drink, go to the table.
Oh, Mia. Why?
I don't know where the chair is. I guess it's a chair.
Remember to hold down Alt and you can do it in between grids.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, so you come and you sit down, and the guard looks over. I do not envy him at all.
Well, you slice it in half. It's what happens.
Falavor was sliced in half, and I don't see you caring.
He's about to fall to pieces. He is.
I still don't know about this pieces thing. He seems to be in one piece.
But look how he's big and open, and inside it's in pieces and falling apart.
Still one piece. Nothing's come off.
After
Yes.
the stitches have been pulled off, because I found it and I have to play it now, she begins to re-stitch his stomach back together. And... he screams!
I am surprised and jumping on my drink everywhere.
Fighting orcs, fighting ogres, no problem. A small scream and she jumps.
I was ready for those, not ready for this.
I keel forward. I just lurch forward, laughing, and slap Falavor on the back.
Falavor, that hurts a lot.
I hate you. I really hate you.
Oh, nonsense.
I don't want whoever's healing him. Please, no.
I don't think you have much of a choice at this point, friend.
The guard looks, I think she might be a bit heavy-handed. I'm content to let my wounds scar over.
No,
you.
friend, you need to be seen. Please sit, stay. She'll be here soon. I'm
Not
sure
for
she's fine.
Not for me, but I wish to thank you very, very much for your assistance. Were it not for your timely arrival, I know I would have died out there.
Well, if you need any more assistance, please let me know. If you need anything carried, I'm sure Falavor can do it just fine.
Right. I mean, you're the one who took down an ogre, and I'm the one who can carry the stuff.
Twice, friend, remember. You still owe me two.
That doesn't mean I carry stuff.
Okay. As the rest of the night goes by, seems to be, falling down. Big Arm eventually downs the alcohol that you put in front of him, screams, "You have to let yourselves out. I'm going to sleep." And then promptly starts snoring on the counter.
Alright.
You get a very strong feeling that he's going to be okay.
Could you help my other friend? Please?
Now that Big Arm's taken care of, I care about him again.
Yeah. You'll take it, man.
She acquiesces. Says that the guards and the king have announced that all of her expenses will be covered from the royal treasury.
Alright. Kill that one too, then.
And she comes over to the table. And which of you need to be healed?
The pretty blonde one. I think you're blonde.
Yeah, I'm blind.
Yes, he is blonde.
The pretty blonde one.
and I will help him up and put him on the edge of the table for her.
As
Come on.
she does so, she looks at you and she goes, "Oh my, do you need a full physical too?"
It depends. Can you be a little more light-handed than others?
I'll see what I can manage. You don't lose any HP, you don't lose any health, but this is still medieval
Yeah. It's very painful.
medicinary. It hurts. She calls for a little bit more alcohol than what Big Arm got. And she makes you drink it. Most of your wounds, though, aren't, organ exposing.
You're just pretty, so it hurts a lot.
No, it hurts a lot less because he's pretty. She's trying. And the guard absolutely refuses to let her touch him.
Can I get my 2 HP back after I bandage my head or whatever?
You will not get any HP back from this.
I just want to get bandaged up.
It's bandaged.
Thank you.
Just you don't get your HP back.
Cool.
As the night goes on, do you guys stay here? Do you guys, let yourselves out, go back to your respective rooms? What do you guys do?
I think I'm gonna chill here and watch over the joint, and take my
Excuse me.
rest up here by the fire.
Okay. The bard stays here as well. He does not leave the fire.
Well, since Baldrick's staying down here, I'm just gonna go to my room. Or a room.
This is a tavern. This isn't an inn. So
Oh, is
there's
it-
not. The serving wench has a room here.
Oh. Oh. I go out and see if my inn's still up, or if there's a inn still up, or even with a free room at that matter.
Many of the inns don't have any free rooms, but your room has been prepaid for. That's part of your living expenses, which is something that you guys will also need to keep into consideration. It's in the book.
Okay.
But the innkeep, when you get in, asks you if you would please be willing to share your room.
I don't share, but they could have it for the night. One night.
The innkeep thanks you and says, "We will reimburse you that amount that you paid."
Just let them have it. And I grumble and when I look around, what do I see?
You see a lot of people who have lost their homes, kind of down and beaten. Mostly, what looks to be families, shopkeepers. This is the capital, so quite a few of the rooms were already, taken from people who came into town to sell stuff and things like that. And those people are sharing rooms. A lot of the people, if there aren't enough rooms for the people to go around, so they're actually staying in the common room, and the innkeeps are allowing it, which is very out of the ordinary. But the situation is out of the ordinary.
Right. I just grumble and I go way back to the here.
Okay. To Big Arms Inn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. There it is. So, as you guys rest out your evening, Falavor, I want to know, do you also try and go back to your room?
No, I just lay down on the
Table?
the bench/table. Yeah.
Okay. The medic, after seeing to you and some very light flirting, eventually leaves and goes out to try and find more people that she can help. The night goes by pretty uneventfully. It seems to be a pretty... almost as if the entire town is under a pretty somber spell. In the morning, Big Arm wakes up, growls something unintelligible at the fact that you guys are still here, but doesn't really say much. He begins cleaning and working on his tavern. For you guys, as heroes, you heal your up to your full HP with a night of rest.
All right.
Alright, I'm glad that you all did that. The serving wenches and Big Arm begin cleaning.
I'll help clean where I can.
Okay.
I don't.
And the bard just kind of starts pulling out other instruments and messing around with them.
Falavor!
What?
Why don't you give us a nice cleaning tune?
How about no?
Oh, come on.
I don't play for the sake of cleaning. That's too easy.
Play for the sake of murdering.
Murdering what?
That's even
Killed
worse.
orcs. Song of victory.
That was yesterday, though.
Ah, it's still victory. Do you not feel the pride in your heart?
Not really. Not until people
Okay.
started recognizing me for it.
Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a time warp. You guys have 5 days. So this would put it on day 11 of Gallus, in which Big Arm is able to clean up a lot of the scorch marks in his inn, get them pretty far down, or removed entirely. Some of them are just too hard and he's not able to get them out completely. The other portion of this, throughout the next few days, you start hearing sounds that seem to... not sounds, excuse me, you start hearing whispers and rumors floating around the town. The whispers and the rumors indicate that something very, very foul happened at the same time as the orc attack. You hear one woman whisper as you guys walk around town. They say that the prince was struck a mighty blow. An assassin tried to kill him. You hear a guard say in passing, the healers haven't been able to heal him. They say that there's no cure for the prince. A couple of what look to be workers say, many of the knights have gone out to find a cure for this poison. And if you couldn't tell, this is the GM railroading you guys.
All aboard the story train.
I know what we do next. Party.
There you go.
I must replace the prince. I'm the one pretty enough to do it.
And for those of you who are less inclined to just help out of the good of your heart,
Me.
Big Arm says to you guys early on in one of the days, I'm sure you've heard the rumors of the prince being struck down. It appears an orc assassin broke into the palace grounds. Poison on his blade. The prince fell and is being kept alive by Pelor's magic. But they need to find a cure. The king has put forth a bounty on the one thing that is known to cure all poison. No amount has been mentioned, but knights have been heard to say that it is up to a sum of 1,000 gold pieces.
I like that sum.
They are looking for tears of a dryad. And only the ones that come from one still alive.
Where would I even find a dryad?
The forest to the south houses many fey creatures.
How do I even catch a dryad?
That I know not. I'm an orc.
Never useful. Baldric, you want to go on an adventure?
If it means doing some good.
You were gonna say the life of the prince, the crown prince. You will be doing all the good possible. Lots of good.
Don't know if I'm up for this, but I'll go with you.
Fantastic.
Falavor.
Well, if it'll take everybody off of the prince and I can sing more songs about him and they'll look at me more, I'll more than gladly come along.
There we go.
Good man, I think.
Mediocre man.
Trojan man! Okay, that's my one joke for the day.
Okay, before you do anything, I need to go out and try to find I guess, weapons or whatever. I'm down to 8 arrows. I need to go shopping.
Okay. It's very easy to find somebody who will be able to sell you some arrows. There's a Fletcher that normally provides for the guard, but he also sells to people who need it.
Alright.
So you are more than welcome to purchase more arrows.
What am I looking at cost-wise? Where's the book? Is there a costing on that? Where's the book?
Arrows. 1 gold piece for 20 arrows.
Perfect. I'm gonna buy 40 arrows.
40 arrows?
I think you can feasibly carry that. Which is that way? Where's weapons?
This is a pretty harsh. Okay. Do you...
Yeah, they're a
So
pound.
does-
So I
does
can feasibly
Mayha-
carry that.
go over, where to find the dryad, which direction you have to go, or anything like that, with an idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
I
almost
believe-
went into the woods.
I believe Meha and Falavar both have local
Have what?
knowledge local,
There's a thing called knowledge
or you
local.
could potentially have it.
It doesn't look like I have it.
I have, where does my sheet just go? I mean, I have city secrets. And it's not, and it just tells me, like, the ways in and out of the city, so I imagine if I can figure that out, I can figure out where the hell the woods are.
Well, that it looks like it's actually part of. Okay. Looks like it's no longer there. It's probably been built into history. So, just a general intelligence check, please.
Okay.
From everybody.
1d20 plus 1.
No minion. Yes, Julia. Baldric can also roll.
All the forests are.
My
Plus
looks
what?
didn't pay off.
Intelligence.
Julia! Muse says to say hi.
No! We will not say hi.
There.
Hail Hydra?
I got a 2.
Alright, excellent. You know, to the south is, for Julia, only Julia. If she chooses to share with you guys, then you can get this as well. To the south is a very large, expansive forest. It is considered the border of this kingdom, and it's also considered an elf, a Fey nation.
Okay.
You guys are at peace right now and have a peaceful trade going on. The nearest city to the forest is called Turner Town. As a show of peace, the town has no walls to allow elves to freely come from any direction. There are 5 towers that protect it, and because it is considered a trade point between the two countries, elves and humans man the towers and share barracks together. Turner Town, if you are going to head into the forest, is likely the best place to get an idea of where you might be able to find any specific fey creatures or anything like that.
Okay. So I tell them this.
It is also a 2 days march from the capital. And Turner Town itself is approximately 2 days from the forest. The capital is situated fairly close to the forest and its borders, and not at the center.
Okay.
That's all the information you get from that general intelligence.
All right. I look to see if I can rent possibly a wagon and a horse, just to see the price and if there's any left.
The first couple of stores you go to, you have people who just tell you that unfortunately everything has either already been sold or is being used by the guard or by the clerics or
Somebody
somebody
to me.
because of the need for the city to make the city safe. And if you go after the first couple of them, you actually start getting very negative responses or people outright laughing at you.
So much for that idea. So I head back.
Why do you need a carriage? You have the best mode of travel available, Baldric power.
Are you offering to carry her, lad?
Are you gonna carry me?
Yes, that's Baldric power.
All right.
What about me, Baldric?
You're a little too big for Baldric power.
Oh, so Baldric power is less than that of one horse?
Yes.
Yeah, you and your ego are a little too heavy.
Whatever.
You have 2 working legs.
That shouldn't have to work very hard.
They work as hard as they need to, friend. I'll slap him on the back, put Miha on my shoulders and start marching off to the south.
Alright.
I actually like scream that as we walk out of the town. To the south!
Oh.
And Miha now thinks that it might have been a bad idea to invite you.
Yes. Don't say anything else. Nothing else. No more.
Baldric away! One hand is a fist in the air and runs to the south.
You run.
Oh, I cling for dear life.
Aldrich, you son of a bitch! I can't keep up.
Ah!
Excellent.
Laughing happily along the way.
Brilliant. I'm proud of you.
I have to say that somebody in my chat just said the new 2-liter Baldric injured, pumping out a whole 0.3 horsepower.
That's very good.
Baldric fat.
Thank you guys, whoever said that.
That would be Sam.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sam. I appreciate witty comments. Unfortunately, I am not able to see them because my computer cannot handle too many things at once. Alright. It is now 9 o'clock. We got started a little bit late.
Yep.
But I think this is going to be a great spot to end, leading up to the next portion of the prologue for the Clarion Call. Our next game, we should potentially have one more person joining us, assuming that his work schedule allows it.
Did he ever give you his character name yet?
He has not yet given me his character name because he's a
Okay.
slacker.
Okay, because all I know right now is his class, and that's about it.
Yes, he is looking at doing an Eladrin Warlock.
Okay. What the hell is an Eladrin?
Eladrin is an elf. It's basically where elves came from. Eladrin are from the Feywild, elves from the Feywild.
Okay.
So they are more magical. They are a race out of the DMG.
Okay. That makes sense. So, are we done for today's D&D stream?
For
I
today,
would
we
say
are.
so.
I'm going to now pass out XP.
But we are doing this secretively.
You are welcome to share as you like, but each person is going to have approximately the same XP. Today's game was a little bit slow to start. You will receive XP for killing creatures. You will also receive XP for performing skill-related actions, class-related actions, and for role-playing. Any role-playing that I consider particularly impressive will garner extra XP. Anything particularly clever, like using your skills or your abilities in a very clever manner, may also garner you additional XP. The main reason for this is I want to encourage, one, role-playing, and two, for my players to remember that this is a game where you are a person, not just, I roll a d20.
Roll all the d20s! Don't worry, Mew. I'm probably going to keep streaming. Even though we're done with the WoW thing, I'm going to stop the stream for a second, and then I'll pick it back up afterwards.
Thing. The WoW thing?
Did I say the WoW thing? The D&D
The WoW
thing.
Okay.
D&D, WoW, same difference. One just
So
has
if you
big
have-
furry Tauren people.
Yes. Which they both have big furry Tauren people, so.
Yeah, it's just one is considered more evil than the other.
Once again, you can shoot me an email if you have any questions, concerns, comments, any hints or tips if any of you have used the Roll20 program, or if any of you have even a story hook or anything like that. I'm more than happy to read them. If you shoot me that email, you can expect a response from me.
Email is right there at the top of the screen for a few seconds.
And I want to thank you guys, anybody who sat there and listened to the start of my game. I appreciate you guys sticking around with us.
Yep. And we pick up we do these games every other Thursday. So our next game will be on March the 5th. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, March. No, yes,
You are
March.
correct.
That way our DM has plenty of time to make these wonderful maps that we look at.
Which makes it a little bit easier to run an online game.
Gives it a little more visual. But as for that,
Alright, so for,
go ahead.
go ahead, Minion.
No, you first. You're the DM.
I was gonna ask my players what they thought.
I
I
enjoyed
had
it.
fun.
Yeah.
I got to kill an ogre.
I got to play
Nice.
D&D with friends that I haven't seen in a long time. It's different than being at your house playing with people I see every week.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys staying on point, by the way. That's something that my in-house games have seemed to have been having a little bit more trouble with.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. How did the DM think we did this time?
You guys seem to be pretty on point. At the beginning there was a little bit of a rough start.
But
when
once
I
we
saw-
got into it.
Interact with each other, try and get a feel for your characters. Everyone's still trying to just determine what their characters are like. So.
Yep.
So when we come back, it's going to be more combat. Everyone received enough XP to level, so you'll be level 2.
All right. I can take care of that.
I'll go over with that later. For now, I'm going to stop this stream so that I can finish processing, and then I'm also going to upload it to YouTube if you guys missed any parts or came in late or came in early and had to leave. You're not seeing this part, so why am I saying that? It'll be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/feralcats89, because the original one belongs to me as well, but I don't remember the email I signed up to it with. But other than that, guys, it's been a great pleasure, and we'll see you back here on the 5th for our next D&D game.
Night, guys.